Greetings and welcome to Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, you know this is my favorite part of the show. This is where you get in the comments, tell me where you're from, and tell me your name. Let's start that right now. Let's see, who's going to be the first person to post a comment today? Chris, you see me reach for that bottle? I didn't do it, though. You saw it, Sean? Come on, y'all, get in the comments. Tell me who you are and where you from. What's up, Tiana? T, you got to say where you from. You're still in Arizona? Put that in the comments, please. Adrian, how are you? How are you? That somebody on that picture looks very familiar. Okay. My nephew's in the house. He's always here. All right, y'all, get in the comments. I'm preaching better than you're responding. T is in Mount Living, Arizona. That's right. Okay. Good stuff. Tree! Latricia! Yes! Mom and I tapping in from Michigan. All right. Sitting at the park. Oh, well, listen. So we need to get moving in. What's up, Amber Gray? Good to see you. Amber, where you tuning in from? Brodo Beats. Ashburn, Georgia. Good to see you, my brother. Erica McLilly. She's born in Belleville. Thank you for being here on today, Erica. I need to get you on here. I done said that about 5 times. Catch the hint. Catch it. All right, y'all, keep it moving. The numbers are going up. I love it. I like to see it. Them YouTube numbers is on blast. I don't know to wear the headphones. I feel like I'm so loud. And maybe I am. Chris, am I too loud? It's working? Okay, sweet. What's up, original BFL? Say where you coming from. What's going on, Ricky? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Ebony? How you doing? Hello. Where you tuning in from? All right, Facebook user with no name. Come on, no name Sundays. From Tifton, though. All right. All right, Candace Pratt. Now that's a no face. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Where's your profile picture? That's my sister, y'all. Y'all see the last name. Thank you, original BFL from in Valdosta, Georgia. I'm just tuning in from Connecticut. Thank you for being here on tonight. We got Bernard White in the house from Tifton. Oh, this is live today. This is going to be fun. Y'all get them Facebook numbers up for me. So those of you guys who are here who know what we do, go ahead and share the broadcast with anybody who you know can benefit from what we do. Y'all go ahead and share right now. Type their names in the comments. What's up, Heidi? Heidi, where you from? Pennsylvania, right? Put that in the comments, please. Oh, man. I always hate when that goes off. I'll be playing that from my phone, y'all. So let me go ahead and mute this thing because when I tell you my phone will ring. There we go. Greetings again and welcome to Vocals and Vibrations. For those of you guys who are just tuning in or catching the rebroadcast or whatever, this is Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. Let me give you the rundown of the show today. I'm going to have 2 fantastic, amazing artist singers that are going to be here today. We're going to sing a couple of songs and work like we always do. As always, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, all at Travis Pratt Official. My website is also live as well. That's travisprattofficial.com. Go ahead and check that out as well. Okay, I got to shout out my young artists real quick. I almost forgot. Let me do that real quick before I move on. started it over. Okay, guys, that's my young artist program. They're called Young Icons. You guys have seen them. I very often have them on the show. You know, they're booked and busy, and you know, I'd like to leave time to work with new people. So I haven't been bringing them in lately. I think I'm gonna have somebody come and sing on next week. So you know, you guys don't forget about who they are and what they're doing. That's my young artist programs, guys. They're kids. Some of them have graduated in their first year of college, but for the most part, they're like, you know, kind of 15 and up. But anyway, so we're on to the clip of the week. Here we go. Actually, before we do the clip of the week, let me show you guys something. Okay, so today we're going to learn about pathos. Okay, pathos is the quality or power in actual life experiences or in literature, music, which is what we're going to discuss today, speech or other forms of expression of evoking feeling of pity, sorrow. You know, it's actually any form of emotion. Like that's just happened to be the ones that was in the dictionary, but it literally is, it could be pain, it could be joy, it could be whatever. Okay, the other thing that we're going to talk about today is called legato. Most of you guys who've studied music before, if you've been in any choir or anything like that, you've definitely heard the phrase legato before. Legato is the opposite of staccato, which is da 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 da. Legato is Italian for tied together. It means singing with smooth connected notes and not separated. So that's going to be the lesson for today. And it's the new things that I've started. I think I started about maybe 3 weeks ago. Is the clip of the week. This time I got 2 of them. Okay, I'm gonna try to make them guys short for you guys. Here's the first one.
So love me tonight.
Jesus.
Tomorrow was made for some.
Woo! Yes, sir.
Tomorrow may never come.
Listen to the sound move, the breath move. Watch this, guys.
For
even the short notes. Okay, I hope you guys are Donny Hathaway fans. Maybe I should have explained that a little bit more before he started. I'll play a little bit of it again. What I want you to listen for is how the vibrato is moving the entire time. Hold on, let me play one more time. Not the whole thing.
Tomorrow.
Okay, you hear that? Tomorrow. It never stops. Listen.
Never come.
Hear that? Right into the end, even singing through the consonant.
For we know.
Okay, so that's legato. He didn't sing the beginning of this. I couldn't find the clip, a visual of him singing the first part of the "For all we know." It spins the entire time. We may never meet again. It spins the entire time. That's what I'm gonna work with my singers on today. One more clip. Okay, I'm gonna try to play a little bit of this one. Like this is one of my favorite clips, literally of all times. Let me fast forward it. Too far. Here we go. Listen, when I tell y'all, I can't halfway handle it. That's pathos at its finest. That is the quintessence. There is no more. You don't know what if you don't speak Italian, you may not know what she's saying. But tell me you guys can feel what's going on. Let's discuss that in the comments real quick before I go. Before I move on, somebody said, "My Lord." And that actually might have been about Dunny Catherine. I don't know. Oh, Esther Demontra says Maria Callas was God made. I agree. The is spinning the entire time. And also it's the pathos on top of it. Look who's in the house today. One of my young cousins here. That's Brandon Gray. Good to see you, Brandon. But okay, guys, I'm not going to prolong the time. Let me go ahead and bring in my singers. Today, we have Crystal who wanted to come back. We worked last week on embodying the song and singing on the body and also singing on the breath. We're going to do a continuation of that. Crystal, come on in the room. Come on in the room. How you doing, Crystal?
Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So, did you work on what we did last week?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay, now I got to ask you, what did you do?
So I did do the exercise you showed me. I was finding that it took some pressure off of my diaphragm. Actually, it made it more comfortable in my throat as well, and it helped actually bring more of a bass and a body to my voice.
Relax, low. Okay.
So I found that it translates a little better, especially when I'm being recorded as well. So
gotcha. Okay,
that's what I got.
Okay, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and start it. You can start wherever you want to. You got the key?
I think so.
Woke up.
Woke up this morning with a smile on my face.
Nice.
Jumped out of bed, took a shower, dressed up. I cleaned up my place. I made me some breakfast, toast, 2 scrambled eggs, and grits. Grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket off to work. Beaming all the way down there.
Nice.
Is it the way you love me, baby? Yeah, is it the way you love me, baby?
Listen, congratulations. Okay, talk to me about the way it feels. What's the difference in between what you were doing before? That is much more on the breath than what you were doing last week. That's literally night and day difference. You're the kind of student the teacher wants, who goes home and works on it and come back and is different. Praise God. Okay, so what's different than what you were doing before?
So I felt like, I kind of bent over a little bit while I was singing, to kind of give that pressure, that simulate that pressure that I was taking off of myself from the last time we worked. But also I feel like I was getting more air. So I was getting more air to support myself through all of that as well. So that vibrato I was able to ride it a little more too.
Right, the breath, which causes the vibrato. Correct. Keep going.
Yes. So it so that's what I was feeling in that, and I'm trying to figure out the placement and how I'm singing, because sometimes I get too much in my head. I think too much about it, but I still have to kind of figure out and practice like where I want to place what I want to do.
You mean placement in terms of placing where you're placing the voice, or what do you mean in terms of placement?
So when I want to be straight, when I want to do vibrato, when it's appropriate to do a turn or not,
I get it.
Those things.
I get it. And for those of you guys who didn't catch Crystal sing last week, it was important for me that she understood. She's very musical, very musical, and she has a lot of artistry. So she makes very, very definitive choices, and I like that. But it was important for me that she knew when you did this, technically this is what is going on. So when you do this, this is what is happening. And it sounds like she's done great work on that. In fact, I want you to hang around, Crystal, because I'm going to bring you back to sing again. You can sing whatever you want this next time. I'm not going to play a game. Whatever you want to do, we can do. Let me bring in my next guest that'll give you some time to think of something, and then you come back and I'm going to let you sing whatever you want to sing, and I want to hear these same principles applied, okay?
Okay.
All right. See you in a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay, guys. For those of you who are joining right now, this is Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. Go ahead and share the broadcast and like, comment, share, and subscribe. I can be found at Travis Pratt Official on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my next guest now. Sean, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Good to see you. Tell the people who you are and where you're from.
My name is Sean Giles from Springfield, Massachusetts. We moved one town over to Wilbraham. And so that's where we are, just one town over from Springfield, Mass.
Gotcha. Okay. So what kind of singer are you? What do you do? What kind of singing do you like to do?
Yeah, right now I am singing in the church every Sunday, every Sunday. So I've been doing that. Probably since I was 6, 7, 8 years old, knee high to a chicken, as some people would say. And so I've been doing that for a while. Been in choirs, been in small groups. Did an a cappella group actually. Super nerdy when I was in college. We were the Rusty Pipes. So I did that. I had my moment as a rock star. Then
that was the name of it, the Rusty Pipes.
The Rusty Pipes, yes, sir. Yeah, pun completely intended. So did that. Had my rock star moments in at middle schools and whatnot.
Gotcha. So that leads me to my next question. So what do you want to do? Like what with singing in the church? Like what's the goal? Like what is it that you want to do?
Yeah, I'd say my goal right now, number one, is just to, I think, serve people with what I have. So it's so right now at my church, I'm assisting with the music and just all worship, all music choir rehearsals, leading choirs and all that. So assisting for the time being, and so that has led to me doing a lot of being worship leader on Sundays and just bring people into the song, bring people out of the song through it and everything. So the goal is for me not to just be there for myself, but to be there for others, right, and to get people into where we're trying to go with the worship service.
Oh, good stuff. Okay, I'm a fan of that. So I'm sure that people want to hear you sing. Sean, what you gonna sing for us?
All right, I'm gonna do "It Is Well." It is well.
Oh, that's a good one. Read whatever you want.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. And Lord, haste the day when my faith shall be sight, the clouds be rolled back as a scroll, the shrub shall resound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul.
Wow, fabulous instrument, my brother.
Bless you.
Fabulous instrument. Look, okay, let's work on it. Go back to the first verse. Start it and watch for the timeout, and then we just work it section by section. There's a couple things I want to give you. Take it from the top.
When peace.
Okay, pause right there. You always want to sing on the vowel. You're gonna win, which is okay, but especially that's the first note you're going to hear. I was always taught you want to make the person turn around. If somebody's doing something else, as soon as you start singing, they need to look up and say, wait a minute, what? So to do that, you don't need to sing on that end. Okay. When, so sing on the vowel. Okay. 99% on the vowel, 1% on that end. When the peace, like that. Go for it.
When peace,
yes, sir,
like a river.
Okay, right there. You're doing shadow vowels. You might want to write that down. You're doing shadow vowels, like you're going when peace, like a literally sing the melody. Give every note its full note value. I would go when peace like a river. Sing literally, not like a river. Don't do that. Especially in the beginning, because you got to grab our attention and then get more colorful as you progress.
Okay.
Ba, 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 ba. It full note values on everything. Give it to me. And remember when, not on that end.
When peace like a river attendeth my way.
Oh, beautiful, sir. Start again. Back up. One more time. That's magic already. Does that feel different to you or doesn't?
Yeah,
Is it just...
It does.
Okay, one more time from the top.
When peace like a river.
Beautiful.
Attendeth my way.
Oh, beautiful. Keep singing, sir.
When sorrows.
Pause right there. Sorrows. That's too gorgeous of a note. You got too gorgeous of a voice to straight tone that. When start right on it. Spin automatically. And listen, you're closing that when. I'm sure you heard this before in some of the other groups and stuff that you've worked in. That first, the high note is always the note before. The note before is what's important. So you got to go when, not when. You're going from closed to open. When, to make it easier to sing that high note. Do that for me.
When sorrow.
But don't straight tone it. When, as soon as you get the sorrow, spin it.
When sorrows like sea,
yes, sir,
billows roll.
Keep going.
Whatever my lot,
beautiful,
thou hast taught me to say. It is well with my soul.
And listen, are you closing soul to vowels so that you can make it like do a diminuendo? Is that what you're doing on purpose? So you're doing it on purpose? Okay, so you're doing it on purpose, and it's okay. I would go so. You don't have to close it. So you have to go into the ooh, unless you want to. It's beautiful either way. But to me, I would always keep it open. Is the safer option in my opinion. Okay. Do you know the story behind this?
I actually do. Just gentleman preacher, whatever he was. Just trauma in his life, and just look back over what was happening and still said it is well despite. Yeah, I think he lost his daughter and his wife, I believe, in a short period of time.
I got you. Okay, that's you're definitely on the right track. What happened was they lost a son, and it's like so to I think he felt like that the family needed a vacation, to kind of deal with what had just happened or whatever. So what ended up happening was, he kind of arranged for them to sail to England. And it was 4 daughters, right, and his wife, and so, but he was not on the ship with them. So they were sailing, the ship crashed or whatever, and all 4 of the kids died with 200 other people, but the wife survived. The wife survived, and so she called him and was like, what do I do by myself? I survived alone. You understand what I'm saying? And then so these words was birthed out of that situation.
My.
You understand what I'm saying? So and it's like sometimes the subtext can be subtext. I'm not sure if you're familiar. Subtext is when you're singing, like what are you thinking? Like what's behind it? You understand what I mean? So it's like sometimes that can be too deep, and you have to know personally what's too much for you. Because when I tell you, I've had a subtext that's too much emotional for me, and I can't get through the song. So like you don't want that, but you want enough to where people can feel it and you can be emotionally invested, but not so much the way you're gonna fall apart. Yes, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, give us the beginning one more time. Your quick study, Sean. It's like you've opened all of those vowels all the way up already. When a piece, that's the way it should sound. But now I want you to add Sean back to it. You can do whatever you want to do, but I still want those vowels open. So if you want to do a run or something like that, I'm giving you permission to go forth with it, but just don't close off the vowels and keep it spinning. But do the runs within the air moving if you can.
Okay.
We'll work on it. Go for it.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrow like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say it is well, it is well with my soul.
Woo. Somebody said, "Okay, minister, we hear you." Is it something's wrong with Facebook? I'm not sure what's going on. Facebook is doing something weird right now. Everybody's telling me and texting me. So
that's all right.
The Facebook audience, I'm not sure if they're even here. We got people on YouTube, but Facebook is doing something weird. Just so we know what's going on. Excellent, Sean. Check this out. I want you to come back, apply that to another song. You got time to think about it. I'm about to bring Crystal back to sing while you come up with what you're gonna sing, and you're gonna close this out. You got me?
Thank you.
All right. So hang on. I'll hang out in the waiting room. I'll be right back. Let me bring Crystal. For those of you who are joining right now, this is Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. You can find me on all social media outlets at Travis Pratt Official. That's at Facebook, at Instagram, and also on YouTube. For those of you who enjoy the broadcast and you know what it is we do here, go ahead and share it with somebody who you feel like can benefit from what it is we do. Crystal, come on back. Crystal!
Hello. Hey.
How you doing?
Good, pretty good.
What you gonna sing for us?
Oh, I'm gonna sing a song that I know I like to sing a lot. It helps, I think about my mother and we used to sing it together.
Okay.
The blood, the blood Jesus shed for me.
All right then, come on, Communion Sunday.
I know.
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Apply the principles though. Let's do it.
Yes. The blood that Jesus shed for me.
Okay.
Way back on Calvary, the blood
Nice. I like
that gives me strength from day to day.
Come
It
on.
will never lose its power. It reaches to the highest mountain. Oh, it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, the blood that gives me strength.
Yes, sir.
From day
Yes.
to day.
So listen, you clearly got a connection to this one.
Yes.
Listen, and a very strong one. It's not even much to say. But this I have to give you. And Krista, you was doing this last week. Remember when we was doing Killing Me Softly? You're going, it will. Let me not sing full voice. I'm not a soprano. Okay. The it will not. You're coming off of it. It will not. Listen, it will not. You're coming off of it like you're going, it will not. You're coming off of it like that instead of like literally. I don't know if it's uncomfortable for you, but if it is, Crystal, deal with it. It's there. It's not high for you. And it's we got to work more so I can tell whether this is stylistic or if you're doing it because you're uncomfortable. I don't know if it's. Do you know which one it is? Help me. Which one is it?
It is a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay. Thank you for being honest. I appreciate honesty. Glory to God in the highest. Okay, listen. And you got me singing high B's. It will never lose. Is what you need to do. Now, it will never. You're coming off of it because it's uncomfortable. Listen. Throw that throat open. And if you need to get up and bend over, and I don't think you need to, clearly you practiced that this week. So you know how to assimilate that sound. You know how to assimilate that feeling. Crystal, it's okay. Listen, it's gorgeous. Don't back off of it. When you back off it, you're cheating us. We want that full vowel and we want all of your sound. I got let me take Sean's name off here. Hold on, Sean. There we go. That's not your name. Okay, one more time. It will never lose. No, ma'am. No, that ain't it.
Okay.
That's not the one. Stay, listen. Air to the sound. Literally, push that air through it. Tank up and get ready to do it. Start. Right there. Start right on it.
Okay. It will never lose its power.
Yes. That's it. That's what you need to be doing. Why are you afraid of it?
I don't know.
Well, stop being afraid of it. That's it. That's what it needs to be. Do you think it's too loud? Like we need to discover what it is that's making you back away from it. What is it?
Oh, well, I think it was kind of be too loud for the phones. You know?
Listen, ain't nobody got time to be worrying about none of that. You can't be concerned about no microphone and nobody else. You got to do what works for Crystal, and that's what you just did. Do it 2 more times. And
Okay.
Listen, my students will tell you, especially my kids, I'll say, okay, let's do it again 17 more times. And they're looking like, and I look back. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. 17. But I'm not going to make you do it 17, but you can do it 3. So that was 1, 2 more. One more time. Same thing.
It will never lose.
Yes, ma'am.
It will never lose.
Stop there. Hold on. It will. Do it here now. It will never lose. Just take it up a half step. Go.
It will never lose.
Take it up another half step. It will never lose. Go for it.
It will never lose.
Last one. It will never lose.
It will never lose.
Yes, ma'am. Now, so Crystal, if you can take that up 4 times, you're gonna be scared of that first one. You better not be. You better not be. If you can go up 4 times, the first one is a joke. Do you see that it's in your mind?
Yeah, it is.
Do you see that it's in your mind? So if you're defeated before you start, if you think, oh, it's gonna be too loud, or so on and so forth, you ain't got time for none of that. You're concerned with this message. What are you saying? It will do what? It will never, right?
Never loses power.
They made it on that word for a reason. And it is high like that for a reason. You understand what I mean? To me, it's the highest. No, not even to me. Facts. It's the highest note of the song.
Yeah, that's true.
So how you gonna back off of it? We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Listen, come with it just like that every time. Crystal, you're welcome to come back at any time.
Thank you for having me.
At any time. Your voice is gorgeous, and I love watching you blossom in front of people, because we hadn't even had a full session. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is like with people watching, giving you stuff that I know is gonna work real quick. You understand what I'm saying? You're catching it and running with it. But literally, we took that up 4 times. Made that high note a C. What do you consider yourself? Soprano, alto?
I'm soprano.
Clearly and evidently. If you said alto, I was logging off. Okay, so logging off, done. Enjoy the rest of your life. No, fantastic. Your voice is gorgeous. Listen, you have to know that it is, and you got to walk in it. To me, it's a fine line between, being confident, boastful, or whatever. And a lot of people get into that stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, and when I was a kid, I'm going to share this with you because I think it's relevant and important. People would say, oh my gosh, Travis has the big head or whatever. My mom would step in and say, in a minute, this is my child. I am raising him. Don't say that to him. And I thank her for it. You want to know why? Because like you walk around being bashful. You walk around apologizing for the gift that God gave you. You didn't ask for it. You didn't ask for it. So my thing is, to me, that whole backing off, that's making other people comfortable because you know good and DAMN well that you can sing these notes. So there's no need to back off. That's only because literally we went up 4 times. So from now to any other time I hear you sing, Crystal, never apologize. Go in. Knock the people's teeth out if you have to. Literally. Me and my sisters, we have this thing where we say machine gun. We killed everybody on sight. Slaughter. That's what it's got to be. Anyway, thank you so much. You're welcome to come back at any time. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Happy Memorial Day to you. And I look forward to working with you soon.
Thank you.
All right, Crystal. See you later. All right, Sean, you back?
Yes, sir.
What you gonna sing for us? You can sing whatever you want.
Well, you played Donny Hathaway, so I'm gonna give that one a shot.
Okay, that's the one you want to sing because you can sing anything you want to. It's on you. That's what you want to sing. You can.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Someday we'll all be free.
Hey, that's with the climate of today. I think that's perfect. Let's go for it.
Yes, sir. Oh, pray for me.
Hang on to the world as it spins around. Just don't let the spin get you down. Things are moving fast. Hold on tight and you will last. Keep your self-respect, your manly pride. Get yourself in gear. Keep your stride. Never mind your fears. Brighter days will soon be here. So take it from me. Someday we'll all be free.
Oh, Sean, bro, good stuff. No, let's talk about it. I, as a singer, I understand on the spot, you just chose a song. I get all of that. But what I'm saying to you is this technically started in a much better place than It Is Well did. Have you any idea why?
No, I don't.
I'm going to tell you why. A lot of times you think you don't take voice lessons, but you do. You take voice lessons from people whose voices you admire. Who would you say is your favorite singer?
Oh man, my favorite singer, just historically, has probably been Wanya from Boyz II Men.
And I can understand why. Wanya sings these high notes and he can do all of these runs and all of that. But Wanya also has some habits, that may work for him that don't work as well for other people. Swallow my pride, say I'm sorry. Stuff like he does all of that, and it comes off as being emotional, but it's also kind of a strain. With all due respect, I'm a fan as well. Like all hail Wanya. Like don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying is like you hear them sing now, and it's like it's 2.5 steps lower.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But what I want to give you with that is, if you listen to Donny Hathaway sing this, that brother's technique is fabulous. That brother's technique is flawless. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you mimic that, oh, you in business.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So and it's like that's why people like, you know, Aretha Franklin, you know, who has flawless technique, but look at who she grew up around. Look at who she grew up listening to. She grew up listening to Mahalia Jackson. Does it get any better than that?
Mm-hmm.
Seamless legato. She grew up listening to Sam Cooke. All of these were people in and out of her house because of her father was this big time pastor. Okay, I think even more relevant, like Kiki Sheard. Did she have a choice to sing like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure her mama was singing when she was pregnant with her, and she was born into it. So she heard. She grew up hearing that. So did she have a choice? She was taking voice lessons in the fetus. You understand what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm not sure how you learn it as well, but what I'm telling you is, and this is what I want you to take from me moving forward. Be cognizant of who you're listening to and why you like it. And even if they, you know, you might like their voice or something about it, but you got to pay attention now that you know if they're doing something healthy or not. Because even though somebody may be succeeding in, you know, according to, you know, society's standard, meaning they're on the billboards or whatever, that doesn't mean that their technique is flawless. Some of the best singers in the world, Mariah Carey, you know, let me not name people, but even like some people who I'm even close to, like I'm talking about gospel singers who we all know, like who are personal friends of mine who come and coach with me from time to time, have all had nodules. And that's because they don't know how they're doing what they're doing. You can't do that every day. You can't do what Wanye does every day either. Like it's you know, and it's effective for whenever he's singing on bended knee or whatever it is that he's singing at that time. But if it's a situation where he's on the road and got to sing like that over and over and over and over again, it's very important to know exactly what you're doing. So I want to stress to you moving forward, you can listen for enjoyment from time to time, but subconsciously you'll pick up stuff and just start doing it if you're not making a conscious decision to be aware of and to be cognizant. So if I were you, what I would do, you know, with whoever you listen to now, and then you said you do gospel and that's what you're working in, which is great. Pick people who have a very solid technique, but because if you don't, you'll be mimicking people and doing things that they're doing wrong. And I say wrong with respect, and also you know, acknowledging that is subjective. And I just mean by that, if somebody is squalling, you can squall on that record for one time, but I mean, they're not telling you that they horse after that. They're not putting that on Facebook. I sung this and I was out for 2 weeks. They're not saying that.
Right.
And you know, and I'm not saying that to bash anybody. You know, same thing with me. You know, for me, I do, you know, I come from the from opera tradition first. I've done musical theater, the Broadway scene, and all of that stuff. And you got to sing 8 shows a week. You got to figure out what you can do to sustain. So for me, I come up with technique and stuff like that for my singers, whomever I'm working with, that they can do it night after night after night after night. Now, if you're feeling good, like I said about you know, Donny Hathaway and something else we said earlier in this broadcast, I said they were saved when they did that. So if you save one night and you want to squall, then go for it. But just know that you're not going to do that over and over and over and over and over and over again if it's not something healthy. Okay, sir. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I want you to come back. I want to give you I want to assign you a song.
All right.
I want to assign you a song. So give me a couple of days to think about it. I want to assign you a song, and eventually I want you to come back in the next couple of weeks or so and share it. You know, if you got a free Sunday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Listen, thank you so much for coming, brother. You sound great. You got a fantastic voice. I like to follow you and see like what you got coming up next. Keep me abreast on what's going on with you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, this is going to conclude our show. We had tremendous technical difficulties. My phone has buzzed the entire time. Something is going on with Facebook. I don't know what it is or whatever, but I mean, hey, the show must continue. We had a fantastic broadcast, 2 great singers, a lot of great information went forward. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. The message of the week is, I had a different one, but I just changed to this one. You must keep going. Like literally, I watched the Facebook numbers drop, so I knew something was going on with Facebook, and it was all in the audience. You see that? Facebook isn't working. I knew something was going on because there was a big dip in the numbers, but Guys, share the broadcast with anybody who you feel like can benefit from what it is we do here. Both Sean and Crystal hang out in the waiting room. I'm gonna close the broadcast. Guys, thank you so much. This is Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. I will see you guys next week, same place, same time.